Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 2025. I hope you're doing well this morning. Hope all is good. All right, let's take a look at what message wants to come through for you today. There's going to be no extended here. I'm just going to put it all out there. Let's just see what happens. What wants to come through today for those watching, please? All right. Divinity. I am getting the affluence card here. I've been getting that a lot for myself recently too, this affluence card. Good fortune, that's the other one in this deck. Spiritual cleansing. Oh yeah, and guides. So a lot of you are at the precipice of some kind of new connection with spirit. And this is going to open up your communication. That's not quite it. This is going to open up your ability to receive information that has to do with your 3D life. Okay. So this is going to, if you have never been able to get really good guidance in terms of, how do I manage my 3D life? If you've been getting a lot of spiritual information, a lot about ascension, a lot about maybe a relationship or something like that, what's about to happen is information coming through that's going to protect you around some kind of financial downturn or financial issue that we have this year. I want you to pay attention to your spirit guides. There's something here about you need to keep shining your light. So we're gonna bring you information that is, maybe outside the bounds of what we would normally say as it relates to now 3D money. Now, spirit doesn't care a whit about investments and money in the markets and all that kind of stuff. What they're saying here is that they're bringing in opportunities for you to expand on ways of working with 3D resources, let's just say. Okay, it's a little bit different than how your 3D mind might process this. It's not like, hey, make sure you buy Apple stock. Like, it's not like that. This is going to be more about directing you away from taking this job, or keeping you from maybe you miss a meeting where something happens that would have been detrimental to you or something like that. This is about spirit working to bring you information that's going to help you navigate in a very rocky time. And I feel like financially, because I'm seeing good fortune and affluence here. There's High Priestess. Oh yeah, check it out. Tower, Four of Pentacles, right? Page of Swords, and the World. So here you are as the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely, hold on one second here. Seven of Swords and the Star. There's a lot of false information going on in the world around money and resources. And I want you to only trust what's coming through you. Okay, there's going to be a lot of disinformation, misinformation about money and about what's going to be happening. I do see this Tower energy, and I also feel like you're staying away from it. Staying away. Don't get caught up in some kind of get rich quick scheme, or if something shows up to you like, hey, I'm going to, let's invest money or time in this particular thing. I would just try to stay out of the fray as much as you can. Okay. Yeah. There's the Death card. Four of Swords. Again, this is you staying within your parameters, within some kind of safety bubble. I also am getting that Spirit is saying, hey, put a protective safety bubble around you right now. A permeable bubble that says only that from the light and love can come toward me. Anything that is of the darkness must stay away or is outside of that bubble. You're here to do your work. And this is something about grounding you during this very tumultuous time. Right after the first of the year, So Friday, Mars is in opposition to Pluto again. Okay, so just be safe. If you don't have to go to work that day, if you've taken the rest of the week off, good. There might be something that happens where you get sick and you have to stay home, or I feel like spirit is going to be, your guides are going to be really directing you. So plug in hardcore. Okay, Four of Swords here, really plug in. Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Three of Wands. There's new opportunities coming in after this next 3 weeks. Okay, after this next 3 weeks, I feel like that's when this blows over. It's almost like the angel of death passes over you, or something, like, like that's a biblical story. But there's something here about, you're not going to be involved in whatever's happening. This Mars opposition Pluto for this tower. And I feel like there's a lot of confusion for people after whatever happens. This could also be happening. There also could be an opportunity in the middle of the year for another kind of upheaval. What is this upheaval? Let's get specific. What is this upheaval? The Strength card, the King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So this has to do with Aquarius energy, technology. Okay, this could be about Bitcoin, could be about tech, something going sideways, because the Five of Pentacles is here. And I just feel like you're protected. Look at that. The spiritual community is being protected because you are trusting your own intuition about things. So the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion here. And King of Cups, King of Wands. The one that's missing is the King of Pentacles. I feel like that's going on behind the scenes. The King of Pentacles is playing some games behind the scenes. So is the King of Swords, technology, playing games behind the scenes. So I really want you to invest your time and energy in your own spiritual connection. Messages are going to be coming in, and it's like you really need, this is, I've rarely seen a message this direct. Two of Cups, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. There's somebody around you who might push you to do something that is not going to work out. And I feel like it's exciting. I feel like there's something exciting here, but I want you to, it might cause you to, like, maybe even lose this friendship. They're pushing you to do something that's very sketchy. All right. So I'm just getting, I don't know how many times I say to you, like, this is your job, this Four of Pentacles. Just sit tight. Just sit tight. We did print these little timing decks. So if you want one, go to the website. So, yeah, spontaneously. This is happening right now. So whatever goes on in the beginning of the year, in that first, okay, so we have Mars and Pluto in opposition on the 3rd of January. On the 6th of January, Mars goes back into Cancer. It's going to enter Cancer. It's been in Leo. It's been in retrograde in Leo. And at 6, it enters back into Cancer, which is about you kind of assessing what it is that you want, wherever that is in your chart. And then there's this, on January 11th, the nodes of destiny change signs. So we're talking about maybe the first 2 weeks of January. The destiny shift is powerful, and spiritual folks are being asked to kind of just pull, be what's the word? Spectator. Okay. Shine your light, ground yourself, work on your own alignment. Um, don't get too high, don't get too low, don't get mixed up with things. I feel like in the past, this has been kind of confusing. And this is now this King of Cups and King of Wands. I'm going to take a look at that. But I feel like this is going to open up for all of you on the spiritual path. This is going to open up your some new gifts for you. It's going to open up a new direction. Mars is going to go direct in the sign of Cancer on February 23rd. So it's retrograding in Cancer for, I don't know, 6 weeks or so. And then it's going to go direct in Cancer. So you might have a chance to rethink some things. If you have gotten yourself into something, this is a Seven of Swords over here. So we're missing the Seven of Wands, which is about boundaries. We're missing that seven. And so I am getting kind of a loud message in some of these annual readings that I've done that there's a lie. There's some kind of lie. And only through your excellent training around your intuition are you going to be able to discern it. So like an AI thing or disinformation or some kind of communication flowing through the through the world, right? Around the world. I want you to step back. I kind of want you to do nothing. All right? I kind of want you to do nothing. And at least for a couple of weeks, so you can see where this comes from. Now, the Sage of Cups is King of Cups. Who's that? The Six of Wands, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. There's a Cancerian that may come back around to you with an apology. Okay, that could be true for some of you, or this could be a possible business partner, somebody who's confused you in the past, and now they're coming back around to say, hey, it's almost like this disruption has freed them in some way. Now, what about this King of Wands? Queen of Pentacles again. Tower again. Devil, Holy Poker, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this is about, I feel like that's about Mars moving forward. So there's a potential for a love partner or somebody who is offering you, at the very least, an apology, coming back around. Again, this is one of those things of like, play it cool. Don't act too quickly. Sit back, be a observer. It's possible that there's also an opportunity before you move forward with something. I feel like there's a chance to get some kind of financial problem off your back. And I know that doesn't really make sense for you to do nothing, but what's coming in, like the initial waves of things, it's like you kind of just gotta let these opportunities come in before you do anything. Let everything sort of roll in, because I do feel like there is a good opportunity here, even if it's somebody who didn't treat you well. And no, it wasn't about you at all. This person just wasn't capable, wasn't available. It wasn't about you at all. But I feel like there's something good coming from all of this upheaval. So I really want you to do nothing and just witness the opportunities, or witness what people have to say. Like, give it some time. And I'm going to say almost into February. I know that like 4 weeks into January, just let everything go on. Don't take any action. Don't try to rush to fix anything. What don't you see coming? I know we got the Tower here twice, but what don't you see coming? Seven of Swords. Fool. Temperance. Oh, wow. Ace of Pentacles. whoever, like, the reason for you not to do anything is that there's a lot of liars, a lot of lying liars, and the lies they tell. And it's going to become obvious, like everyone's going to see, okay, who these liars are. And, this may be a bigger reading than just the first couple weeks of the year, but there's something that happens in the first few weeks of the year, maybe January, that you might just don't react, just step back. Okay. And I feel like by the time we get to the summer things are going to start to really do better and even out. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying you do nothing for 6 months. What I am saying is that you don't take any spontaneous action based on the say so of other people, or based on, because there's lies here. And you got to sort out who's lying and who's not. It's going to be a big thing in 2025 to sort out who's lying and who's not. All right. So messages from Spirit, please. 9 of Pentacles. You got to be confident. Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. I love it. King of Swords. 6 of Swords and the Moon. By the time we get to eclipse season, I'm going to say this is Aquarius energy. And then we get into Aries. We have Pisces and Virgo eclipses going on. The end of March is going to be a big deal. It's going to really completely shift and change how we see everything. So I'm going to say to you, just from a personal standpoint, your job is really to get into a routine that aligns with your guides. And I feel like they're going to steer you in ways that are going to keep you from losing money. They're going to steer you towards things that will be good for your money, kind of things like that, your 3D life. Because on the 3D surface, we got a lot of shit going down. So it's time. Be connected to those guides, babies. Okay. So outcome, please. Emperor. Lovers. 3 of Wands again. The Strength card. Hierophant. All right. So we are moving in the direction of something solid here. And that's the end of March. So Aries time into April. That's the beginning of this new cycle. There is going to be some stuff in April, but I'm going to tell you that by the time we get to July and August, things are going to be really spiritually very powerful. So we're going to have to navigate. I feel like Spirit is saying, hey, stick with me. I will help you navigate. And most of this is really about not believing in the lies. All right. Not believing in the lies. So plug into your guides. That is your best case scenario here. All right. Good morning. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.